So what's happening right now is our mentor is teaching 3 students how to bend plexiglass, or Lexan actually, 1/8" Lexan, so that we can build the cover for our robot, which is just going to go over like that. And it will be a cage, protecting our robot from the balls that might land on top. Right now he's heating the bottom of the Lexan. I'm going to zoom in some. And you can see he has very powerful heat guns.
Very unlikely.
And he's heating it, so we'll be able to bend it at 150 degree angle. And we're going to make, how many cuts? Bends? We're going to do that 5 times. 5 bends, about. And it should start bending. And then when it cools down, it'll stay in that formation, making it very rigid. And now the Lexan is almost completely bent upon that crease. We just need to heat it a tiny bit more. And then we'll let it cool down. You can see right there it's being pressed against the wood, and we're trying to make a template so that way the angle is the same all over the place. You can see it rubbing right there, and almost done.
You're good.
In ideal conditions, this would be a much more pressure and temperature controlled environment, but we work with what we have,
Hold it right there.
which is the workshop generously given to us by the owners of the building, who we love very, very much. Mr. Rubin, what did you say about the stress and stuff?
There'll be a lot of stress in this plastic, which is why we have to be careful about making cuts in the right order.
Uh-huh.
I think we're in very good shape. Also, they'll be given the plastic so we can correct a little bit by stretching it on the robot. Now what we need to do is just hold this in place for a few minutes until it's fairly cool to the touch. Then we move to the next step, and we will let the students do the next bend.
Alright, and when you say give, you mean that the Lexan is still a tiny bit flexible,
The
correct?
Lexan is still quite flexible.
Alright. How hot do you think this Lexan gets when you're heating it to bend?
It should be about 750 centigrade, 650 centigrade, about 1300 Fahrenheit.
Wow. Alright, so we'll get back to you when the rest of the... Here is the top Lexan cover. It's almost done. You just have to do a few more folds. If you look at it from the front, you can see that's how it will set on the top of the chassis. It will be secured with some T-nuts right there. You can see it, how it's bending around in a corner. And then you can see it's a domed thing. It's very straight on the top. It gives it very good support. And then while we can still access all the electronics and everything that we need with an open space.